Number 16, we're using the same graph that we had in 15, and actually I've repeated that y equals f of x graph here twice. The one on the left we're just leaving there as our model, and then the one on the right is the one that we're going to actually modify so that it is the sketch of y equals the absolute value of f of x. Notice these two lines here represent absolute value. And remember, absolute value represents distance. So when you put in a positive value, you return a positive value. When you put in a negative value, you also return a positive value. Okay, so now if we look at -3, what is the y value? Well, it's 0. Absolute value of 0 is just 0. Okay, when you put in -4, we used to get out a -1, but now we're going to take the absolute value of that and we're going to get +1. Okay, if you put in a -5, we used to get out a -2, but now we're going to get out a +2. So notice all those negative values just became positive. Now, do we need to change these positive values? No, because they are still going to be positive. Now, where we might see some change is in this next section here. So at 1, where we used to get -1, we are now going to get +1. Notice at 2, we used to get 0, we're still going to get 0, and all of these positive values will still remain the same. But now let's just fix this little section here. Wherever we had negative values before, we now have positive values. The negative old values were in red, the positive values are now in blue. And the blue graph is the sketch of y equals absolute value of f of x.